You're still watching Ways. Now, World Premature Day was created on November 17th, 2011 to raise awareness of the millions of children every year who are born prematurely. While technology and medical procedures in the world have increased over the years, preterm babies still carry a huge vulnerability to develop cerebral palsy, delays in development, hearing problems, and sight problems. Additionally, while neonatal death in the US is low in comparison to most parts of the world, premature birth accounts for a quarter of all neonatal death. That's part of the many reasons why World Prematurity Day was created, to shine a light on the risk and hardship created by preterm or premature birth. Cost-effective and proven solutions, and spreading compassion for families who have experienced premature birth, rather. So that being said, many premature babies grow up to be completely healthy individuals, with some even becoming notable public figures such as Winston Churchill and Albert Einstein. I have a lot of premature babies around me. Nama was born preterm, I think.
Wow.
They're my sister's twin. Ethan and Elsa. Oh my God.
The handful.
Oh, yeah, seen them when they were little. Oh, sugar. Then my brother-in-law's daughter, Millie Jane, she was born preterm as well. In fact, I saw her. You know how you see, like, you are almost seeing the veins, the intestine, everything. That's how transparent. But when you see her today, she's very, very rugged.
And most premature babies actually grow up to be quite big. But I would also look at it from the perspective of premature babies who are born in environments, especially in Nigeria, where they do not have the facilities to actually take care of them.
You know what Norma told me?
And they have to let them go.
You know what Norma told me? In fact, I think that's her grandmother, the kind of native intelligence she had, I don't know. She said while they had them, because they were so small, I don't know if they were preterm or something, but she remembered that the story was told to her that her grandmother would bring the lantern and keep them warm in the, so I used to wonder why, because in the north where I grew up, I used to wonder why some babies, they would bring, everywhere would be so hot, they would bring lanterns and all of that. It was when I grew older, I now realized that, those were actually preterm babies, that they were trying to, keep them in a
even
warm
newborn
place.
babies, they still do the same thing to them. Well, so I think that's the angle.
Whenever Norma comes, she'll come and share her story herself, because I don't have that story.
So that's the story that actually resonated with me in that context.
Yeah.
And I think Nigeria, or the
we've
hospitals,
improved.
Still
we
not
have
in
improved
rural areas,
no,
still,
but we have improved
and even some areas in Lagos State. We are going too far when we talk about rural areas. Some areas in Lagos State where we also have individuals who give birth, or ladies who give birth to premature children, but the hospitals do not have the facility to actually take care of them. And they actually let the children go in the process.
As well. So more needs to be done, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Totally. So what did you find first in the news?
Okay. What I found is from the Vanguard, and it says Nigerian households food security under threat. And this was said by the World Bank. This is quite dear to me, because we know the state of the economy, and we know how food crisis has actually been in Nigeria currently. And when you go to the market, there is practically nothing that is easy to buy. Food, or should I say inflation, has risen tremendously. So the report says the effects of COVID-19 pandemic has brought Nigerian household food security under threat. And in a new report, COVID-19 in Nigeria, Frontline Data and Pathway for Policy, released in Washington last night, the bank said that Nigeria already faced complex developmental challenges, and the pandemic continues to affect health outcomes, human capital accumulation, household poverty, and coping strategies, and labor market. So this is crucial to the growth of Nigeria, because the more we look at the state of our economy, the more we think about how expensive things are in the market to buy. Our food insecurity stemmed from the challenges that farmers had to go through in their farms.
Yeah.
And, you know, there is so much to be done to, you know, curb this menace that is actually on the rise.
Okay. On a lighter note, I found this story quite interesting. First of all, let me just put it out there. If you are my friend and you cannot give me 1 million naira, from tonight, I'm no longer your friend. So I saw this story quite interesting and I thought to talk about it. Davido actually did a video where he said he called his friends, you know, almost like, show some love and all of that. I think they say his birthday is coming up in a few days or something.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
he's
remember.
a Scorpio.
So he started this and like play. Under how many, I think it's about how many minutes or something, he has raised a total sum of 109 million naira.
He has a lot of friends.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't think it's the size of the friend though.
He sure has a lot of
network of
friends.
that he has. You know, so when I saw the story, I found it quite interesting. In fact, as we're talking now, I just checked the latest update on Linda Ikeji's blog. It's 114 million now. So this is even stale as it is right now, what we are projecting. So Reno Omokre, on the other hand, now decides to say he wants to jump on this. So
and nobody will give him money.
No. So what he said, he says, I do not need you to send me 1 million naira to prove you love me. All I need is for you to prove you love Nigeria by signing this petition to send Buhari to prison for perpetuating the Lekki massacre protesters here. So it is up to you and I to show that human lives matter in Nigeria and nobody can kill Nigeria like goats and chicken and go scot-free. Buhari belongs to jail. Help me put him there. So this was what Reno Omokre did in response to Davido's post. So what got me thinking, when I saw Davido's fundraising thing, or say, oh, show me love and all of that, and they've raised now 114 million, right? I'm just thinking, if we have people that are so influential like this, how can we channel that influence into real critical issues that we're going through in our nation? Right? So how can we push? How can we monster? Because you see, I mean, we're talking about the cost of election, remember?
Absolutely.
We were talking about the cost on Monday, we're talking about the cost of elections.
Yes.
Now, and we all know that anything that has to do with elections, money is needed. Money is needed. So if we come together, just like the way Davido has raised 114 million naira to say, you know what, I want to raise 10 billion. I want to raise 100 billion. Can we monster all these Obi Kubana, all these people that, you know, they say they have a lot of money?
Yes.
Can we monster those people and pick a candidate that will represent us come 2023? Do you understand?
Absolutely.
I just wanted us to have that kind of thinking.
No clear,
because it's not about raising, okay, so you raise 140 million naira, what do you use it for? Drinks, for party and all of that. That's not the point. So if you have this much power to be able to wield, you know, this much influence. I mean, this is under how many under a few hours. What is it's not even up to 24 hours. It's just a short period. I don't know the number, the length of time now, but it's just a short period. And he's raised 140 million. So just imagine if we take Nigeria seriously, like what Reno Omokre is saying, right? Maybe not sending Buhari to jail. Maybe what can we do to say, you know what, let us build a third leg, a third force that is big enough to change and transform the narrative of Nigeria.
Absolutely.
It will go a long way.
Totally.
All right.
But there is no clear
I'm still saying, Sha, if you're my friend, and you cannot raise 1 million naira for me, that's just a joke. All right, so we'll see you after the break to discuss diversity, inclusion, and equity. Stay with us. We'll be right back.